Всем привет! Давно я уже ничего не рассказывал. Сегодня я расскажу, как объяснить ILS на английском языке. Я не буду говорить по-русски. Это будет для тех, кому надо сдавать это на английском языке, если попадется на экзамене и так далее. Поэтому начнем. ILS stands for Instrument Landing System. Consists of three main things. So let's say we have 1, 2, and 3. So first one is the localizer, second one will be glide slope, and third one will be range. So ILS consists of three things: localizer, glide slope, and range. Localizer, let's grab runway. Let's make it 13 and 31. Right here. So, and we are coming from here. So we're landing on runway 13. And localizer will shoot. This is localizer antennas, and it's called localizer antennas array. So it will shoot like this. So it shoots two beams of radio signals in the middle of the runway. It goes straight through the middle. It overlaps a little bit. This one is 150 hertz, and this one is 90 hertz. The width in this place is always 700 feet. Then it goes as far as 18 nautical miles. In here, like this, goes up to 10 nautical miles, will be 35 degrees on each side. So 35 here and 35 degrees on this side. So overall 70 degrees. And then from here to here, actually goes like this. So the rest, 8 miles, it goes 10 degrees and 10 degrees. Here we go. And it shoots up as high, so it's going up 4,500 feet. Remember, in English, you say 4,500, not 4,500. I have no idea. You can say both ways, but for some reason people say 4,500. 4,500 feet AGL, above ground level. So what we've got localizer antennas, shoots two beams of radio waves. They're super low, 150 hertz and 90 hertz. This one is always 150, this one is always 90. At this point, it's always at the threshold line, it's always 700 feet wide. Goes 35 degrees on each side, not all together. Altogether is 70, and this one altogether is 20 degrees. So 35 degrees to the side, and and then the rest, so it's 10 nautical miles, and then 8 more nautical miles, it goes 20 degrees total, 10 on each side. The height is 45,000 feet AGL. This is pretty much all you need to know about it. Then let's say this is the localizer, the glide slope. Glide slope, like this. First of all, glide slope antenna located right here, and it's called critical point of ILS. No airplanes allowed besides this point. Right here, if you flew airplanes, you saw the red sign ILS there. It's located 600 feet, usually 600 feet to the side of the center line of the runway. and so it's about here. So this one is here, and it shoots a glide slope. Usually, depending on the terrain, it could be different, but the norm is 3 degrees. 3 degrees. Okay. It shoots 2 beams of the radio waves. Those are microwaves, and it's not microwaves. It's just ultra high frequency waves, something like that. What else do you need to know about this one? The thickness of the glide slope is about 0.7 degrees and 0.7 degrees. So total we have 1.4 degrees. By the way, the course of the localizer goes through here, and it's called and it's about 3 to 6 degrees. One more thing about localizer, 3 to 6 degrees. 3 degrees here, 1.4. It goes to about 10 nautical miles. Sometimes this number can be different. Depends on terrain, depends on approach, but this is 10 nautical miles is the norm. Also, the final approach fix usually, and this is important to say in your test, usually it's at the very end of the glide slope. This is your final approach fix. Okay, what else do we need to know? So this is a critical area. You cannot go here. When ILS is working, then it's 3 degrees, 10 nautical miles. The range consists of marker beacons or DME, and we'll talk about DME a little bit later. So let's say this is the same 1331. This is our LA localizer antenna alley, and we have amber blue and white. I think it's like this. This one's for sure amber, must be blue and white. So these ones, they're located here, here, and here, and the blue one is the marker, so it shoots signals like this up. Well, it would be here. So shoot signals straight up, and you have antennas that receives it, and when you fly over blue, which indicates final approach fix, you will see blue light, and it will beep at you this way, dash, 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 dash. Then once you're here, and usually it's 3,500 feet away from the threshold feet, so this is amber. So it shows, it gives you amber light, and it does this, dash dot in the Morse code. And this is actually Cat 2, so it's a category 2 decision height. Hey, hopefully it makes sense. Now, white doesn't always exist, only on Cat 1, and it's 100 feet above. So it's AGL. So 100 feet AGL, and it will do this. Beep, 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 beep. Once you're going to backslope, there's a marker, back course. Back course, by the way, I forgot to say, a localizer has a back course. Back course doesn't have dimensions. If back course published in your approach plate, then you can use it. If not, it's not a big deal. It's kind of shouldn't be there, but it's there. Sometimes it's being used. What else you have to know? So yes, this is a range. Important to know that marker beacons, white, not always can be on the airport. It's only for Cat 1, and even sometimes for Cat 1 it can be replaced with DME. DME is distance measuring equipment. So if you have, let's say, a VR or Vortec here, that's kind of a bad picture. Okay, let's say we have a VR right here, and it shoots a radio. Then you can see this one, let's say, will be 1 mile. This one will be like 1.4, and this one will be 9, something like that. Could be different every time. So you can totally replace marker beacons with DME or with GPS if you have RAIN. What else you need to know? False glide slope. So when antenna shoots this radio, it goes to the ground, reflects, and goes up. So there is a false glide slope. To prevent entering glide slope, you have to enter the glide slope at the published place and published altitude. Otherwise, you can accept false glide slope, and it will take you straight down to the ground. The only thing, when you catch a false glide slope, it will actually it will be sketchy. It will be weird. It's not like a real glide slope. It will not have the same signal strength, so it will be all over the place. You kind of will notice if it's a reflected glide slope or not. So all this stuff is how you explain the ILS system, instrument landing system. Hope it helps. Everything is here. If I forgot something, write down in comments, and so next people who see it, they would know that I maybe forgot something or I was wrong with something. So let's make sure we know correct information. So yeah, I will need your help with that. Write it down. Наверное, надо сказать напоследок, что это достаточно сложно на английском языке все. Причина, почему я решил это сделать только на английском языке, это потому что большинство из этих слов я на русском просто не знаю. Если кому-то интересно, можно перевести, и можем стараться, если это интересно, можете связаться со мной, я всегда отвечаю на комментарии и стараюсь быть на связи. Есть мои контакты ВКонтакте, есть мой скайп, я тоже где-то написал в одном из видео, надо смотреть. И да, то есть надо какие-то слова, я, конечно, мог бы сказать, то есть reflected, отраженный, но большинство из них я просто не знаю, поэтому будем сделать, иногда я буду делать такие видео для именно подготовки к экзаменам серьезным. Вот, еще раз, сразу же хочу сказать, я не профессиональный учитель, я только студент-пилот. Что-то может быть неправильно. Если что-то неправильно, не надо писать мне гневные письма, которые я уже получал несколько раз, причем, кстати, абсолютно несправедливо. Если что-то неправильно и вы хотите исправить, напишите в комментариях. Я обязательно проверю эту информацию, какая из них правильно, то, что меня научили, то, что я помню, или то, что вы говорите. И я обязательно или дополню, или исправлю себя, и таким образом у нас будет хорошая информация. Так что я это делаю не профессионально, я не инструктор, просто делаю, чтобы помочь нашим пилотам в России. Все. Если у кого-то есть какие-то желания, дополнения, они всегда принимаются. И да, так что, надеюсь, вам помогает. Спасибо. Пока.